Hello, I'm reporter on the scene, Mick Swagger. I'm reporting to you with an exclusive as the first animal off Noah's Ark. The Ark is where a pair of every animal has found a home during this great flood, which is over now. First off, we have a special guest. On this very special day, you might recognize him from a show called Creator's Kitchen. It is the creator himself.
Hi, Mick.
Excuse me for straight out asking this, but why the flood and why Noah?
Why the flood? Because people had gotten so far away from what I created them for. I created them to love me and for me to love them back, and they got more and more wicked in their ways, from the serpent and the apple in the Garden of Eden to Cain and Abel to even more wicked and wicked things. So I decided to start all over, flooding the earth, destroying life. However, I chose Noah because he was a righteous and a good man. And no matter what I asked him, even if it was something as crazy as building a boat in the middle of the desert, I knew he would obey.
Speaking of this righteous man, here he is right now. The builder of the ark, the man God chose to live through this great flood. So Noah, even though you lived in the middle of the desert and all your neighbors thought you were crazy, you didn't think twice or doubt God when he told you to build this ark?
God told me to do it, so I do it.
Even with the challenge of getting a pair of all the animals in all the world on the ark.
God told me to do it, so I do it.
Even though God told you to build the biggest boat ever made, even though God told you to build in exact measurements with very heavy wood,
God told me to do it, so I do it.
even though God told you to take every kind of food on the ark, even though you and your families would be the only survivors of this great flood, you had no problems with what God told you to do?
God told me to do it, so I do it.
So, what was the biggest challenge or problem?
Mick Swagger, let me tell you. Having two of every kind of animal on one boat, whew, do not smell too fresh. Whew.
Well, of course. And speaking of stinky animals, here we have one right now. Hello, Miss Pig. How are you today?
I'm swell, or swine. I mean fine, thank you.
Can you tell me how your ride on the ark went?
So far, pretty good, but no one makes me sit on the back of the ark because I'm an unclean animal. What's up with that?
Well, I kind of understand why. It's the panda bear. Hi, Miss Panda. How was your trip?
It took so long. All I wanted was a boat to China. This was a slow boat to China. If there was a next time, I'd want some sort of express, like a Panda Express. And to make matters worse, this isn't even China. This is Mount Ararat.
Wow, informative. Oh, and here we have Miss Fox. And how was your ride?
Man, Noah organized us in alphabetical order. I had to stay in between the elephant and the gorilla for 40 days. I'm just a little fox, man.
Must have been a really long trip for Miss Fox. Oh, and here we have Kitty. Ooh, you look a little irritated.
Yes, I'm irritated. 40 days of rain, 40 days of wet water. I'm a cat. I don't like water. I gotta go.
Hairball! Gross! I am so glad I'm a dog. Oh, and here we have Miss Giraffe. And Miss Giraffe, your 40 days on the ark while God flooded the earth went well?
Even though the fact that Noah made the doorways way too short and I have two big lumps on my head, yeah, I guess it was pretty cool. Although being the tallest is also pretty cool, because when the dove came back with the olive branch to know that we were all going to be okay and then the waters are going down, I was the first one to know it and to let everyone know that we were going to be fine.
Wasn't the dove sent out 2 times?
Yes, the first time he came back and he couldn't find dry land. But the second time when he came back back with the olive branch, and that meant that the waters were receding.
With the end of the flood, lots of animals got really excited to be back on land. Myself one of them. Here's one of my friends, Mr. Goat. Mr. Goat, in your own words, tell me what you thought when you knew the flood was over.
I was really excited. All that rain was really bad.
Whoa, okay. Oh, and here we have the weasel. Let's see what the weasel has to say about his ride on the Ark. Hi, Mr. Weasel. What was the most interesting thing that you experienced on the Ark?
Psst, hey, don't tell nobody, but I stole the tickets from the dinosaurs and bada bing, bada boom. They're not on the boat. Forget about it. I don't really know what to say to that other than, here comes the Bumblebee. Hi, Miss Bumblebee. How was your voyage on the Ark?
It has been a great voyage. I have been so busy putting things together. A filing system, a menu plan, games for the entire adventure on the Ark. Both shuffleboard games, exercise plans. I have been so busy, and I'm so busy right now. Before this adventure ends, everyone has to sign out, get their departure gift, and their souvenirs. Sorry, gotta go.
Wow, I can see she was in a hurry. Okay then, ooh. Well, hello there. And you must be the ladybug. What's happening, hot stuff?
Can't I get someone to handle my luggage here? Cramped quarters? Having to share space with butterflies and flies? What is this? I am so going to a nice hotel and taking a nice long bath. Yuck.
Okay then.
Wow, it's the king of the jungle. Hello, Mr. Lion, and how are you? Wait, what is that? Is that a... Sir, that appears to be the horn of a unicorn. Can you explain?
Well, it was the horn of a unicorn. Look, I'm a lion. I got hungry. With that, I will close this exclusive report. Reporting live from Mount Ararat. This is Mick Swagger for wait. What is that? Wow, the clouds seem to be parting and the sun is shining through. It's absolutely beautiful. And whoa, I've never seen anything like that before. It's absolutely stunning. All the colors in the arch. I wish you could see what I'm seeing.
This is the sign of the promise I'm making between me and you and every living thing around you and everyone living after you. I'm putting my rainbow in the clouds, a sign of the promise between me and the earth. From now on, when I form a cloud over the earth and the rainbow appears in the cloud, I'll remember my promise between me and you and everything living, that never again will flood waters destroy all life. When the rainbow appears in the cloud, I'll see it and remember the eternal promise between God and every last living creature on earth. This rainbow is the sign of the promise that I've set up between me and every living thing on the earth.
Whoa, absolutely beautiful. So never again will God flood the earth and destroy every living thing. Noah, what is your reaction to God's promise?
Well, this journey, it was a very long and hard-working journey. But I feel very blessed that we could finish it in the name of the Lord. Also, I'm very blessed that He's delivered my family safely and that we can have a fresh and new start on this land.
Well, there you have it. This is Mick Swagger reporting live from Noah's Ark on Mount Ararat for Edge News.